Hello everybody, Stegorex here, and welcome to Siege Week! I've got a lot of Transformers Siege figures, so I'm going to spend this week reviewing them! And then next month we're going to start a build! So those who are looking forward to a new build, next week is when I reveal the next build, alright? So look forward to that. But anyways, this is Siege Week, and we're starting it off with Springer! So here he is, and he is a Voyager class figure. Here's a ruler to show you how big he is. He stands whoop, whoop, about 6 inches tall. And for comparison, here he is, and here is Optimus Prime. So you can see how they scale. And here is little Bumblebee from Titan's Return. And here is RC as well. So you can see how all they scale together. And how Springer and RC also look together. This is a Generations RC, and I like these two together. Yeah, they look pretty good. Alright, so let's get in with Springer here. Whoops. So first we'll take a quick look at his accessories, because he does come with quite a few. Alright, so get all of them here first. So to set Springer up to the side, and first Springer comes with these two guns, and they're pretty nicely detailed, as you can see. They look pretty good. They look pretty nice. They're just solid plastic, no paint or anything on them. And this does have a hole here, so you can port that in there to make a bigger gun. So there's an option for you. And this is just Springer's helicopter piece, and it spins really freely, which is nice, though there's not really anywhere to store this or anything, so it's kind of annoying for storage purposes, but yeah, so there's that. And Springer also comes with these two swords, and they are pretty warped. I'm straightening them out quite a bit. This is them fixed, so you can imagine how warped they were in the packaging. But they look pretty good, and the reason why they have these little bits on them is because these are also the helicopter pieces, so they're to kind of represent, you know, the different blade points on the helicopter like that. So, but they're pretty well sculpted. They look pretty nice. Just solid plastic, no color in it, anything. But yeah, alright, they look pretty good. And now for Springer here, who looks really nice. And this is Springer's best mode. The other two modes are in my opinion. He is the most fiddly transformer of the Siege line so far. The way everything has to tab in here in the chest area to get him back into robot mode is quite fiddly, and the other modes don't really. This back section doesn't tab into anything. This is the weakest of the Siege figures so far. Siege has done a really good job with their line, but this one, unfortunately, is a little not that great. It could have been done better. Springer here could have been done better, is all I'm saying. I think he's better than the Generations one, because everything does tab in better. But, yeah, it could have been done a little better. But let's get in on that sculpt here. He's got a really nice head sculpt right there. It's really nice. He's got a lot of nice paint applications too. A little bit yellow there. This nice dark green. On my Springer, however, it's missing a piece of plastic. See this right here? I can put my fingernail right in there. It's completely missing a piece of plastic. See, that's how it's supposed to look. But on this side, it's missing a piece of plastic. It's gone. Okay. But nice Autobot symbol right there. Nice yellow paint right there. Some nice darker green coming under the legs. Looks nice. Nicely colored legs here. Like the wheels also. That's another problem with this figure. We'll get into that when we get into its other modes. But, yeah, really nicely done. Feet look good. From the backside, pretty well filled in. Nice colored backpack here. It's not too bad either for a backpack. Nice yellow here, nice darker green with, of course, that battle damage slop they've got on there. Nice yellow. There's the arms. And all in all, it's pretty nicely done there. For Springer's articulation, his head can look up that far, down that far, spin 360, which is really sweet. Arms can also do another 360 because, well, no, they can't do a 360. Maybe if you... No, I can't get it to do it. But it can spin pretty high, and that's really all you need for articulation, I think. Arms can go out that far. It's got a rotation joint up here. It's got hand swivel, so that's really nice. Hand articulation right there. Sweet. He's got a bend at the elbow. That goes about that far up. Yeah, about that far. These pieces here can articulate too, if that helps with anything. Waist can swivel about that far. No 360 rotation there, but legs can do the splits. Legs can go out that far, back that far. Have a pretty nice bend there. And the feet can bend all the way, really far, and can pose all the way forward and not so far back. So posability-wise, he does pose really good. So you can give him his accessories if you want to. So you can just armor him up however you want to. So there you go. There's one thing you can do. Alright, so there's that. And Springer here is a triple changer, so he has two modes. He's got his vehicle mode and his helicopter mode. You can be the judge which mode's the best. For me, personally, it's the vehicle mode, not the helicopter mode. But, so let's get into it. So first we'll go to his robot mode. So let's start the transformation! And here is Springer in his vehicle mode. And it's pretty simple transformation as you saw. It's not that difficult. And here he is. And I forgot to mention in robot mode, but on his back, this is backpack section, you do have these two ports right here. So you can store the swords on there. Though it's incredibly loose, which is probably why I forgot about it, because I don't do that. So you can see how they just flop right out. It's not a really good connection, so they pop out really easy. You can also store the guns. You know, you got ports here, so ports here as well, so you can port these anywhere. So you can do that as well. And this piece is kind of really hard to store because it kind of just spins and you don't know what to do with it. So I don't know what to do. Unless you have it in his helicopter mode, then there's a purpose for that. But anyways, let's do comparisons first. So here is Springer next to Siege Starscream, so you can see how these two Voyagers stack together. And just for the fun of it, here's Power of the Primes, Swoop. That's pretty nice little bit comparison there as well. Alright, so, and yeah, so there you go with that. So it's pretty much the same all around here, though this bit right here doesn't really tab in, and you can kind of force it to be tapped in, but if you do so, the back section really points up right there. And these back wheels don't move like at all. Like if we put them down on the carpet, you can see the back wheels aren't moving. The front wheels are moving. There's enough there that the front wheels do move, but the back wheels do not move at all. I mean, they sort of move, but that's like that, but look. They don't move at all, and they're firmly on the ground. They sort of move, I guess, but, you know, well, there we go. There we go, I'm getting them to move. There we go. So, but they're really tight. These back wheels are super tight. And I don't know if that's just because it's really compact back here, but yeah. There's the other side of Springer, right there. And, yeah, there's not much else to it, to this mode. He does have this nice little clear blue piece right there, which does look nice. Oops, whoops, I forgot something. So you want to flip out the legs here, and inside there's these. Alright, so you flip the legs out, and there's this. So you want to do that, and there you go. Fixed it. Okay. Okay, so there you have Springer in his vehicle mode. I forgot about that a little bit, but there we go. It's not a bad vehicle mode, it just feels, I don't know, it's not bad, but, alright. So now let's get him into his helicopter mode. And here we have Springer in his helicopter mode, and he definitely gets a lot bigger in this mode. It's not that bad mode. This spins pretty good. The big issue I have with this mode is, I guess, these don't really tab into anything. They kind of just flop around. And this back here is really hard to make actually straight, and this back section does not tab in at all. I mean, you can sort of get into tab in, but it doesn't want to tab in. I've tried everything to get this to work, and it doesn't want to. And even if it did, it would be stuck up like this. I don't know if you can see that, but you can definitely see that this section does point up. And yeah, I don't know. I think this engineering spot right here could have been worked on a little bit better. I think a little more time should have been worked to figuring this section out a little bit. But it's not terrible, but it's not great either. I don't mind the helicopter mode, actually. I do like it. I just think that the engineers should have spent a little bit more time figuring out how to make this all tab in, because the Siege line has really done a good job of everything tabbing in, hooking in, everything really being very solid. But Springer here, it's like they skipped out on it, took a shortcut or something, because it's just not tabbing in. And you know, that's the unfortunate part about it, you know. But that's why I got Springer, because I've been really, you know, impressed with the Siege line so far, and and it's just been a little disappointing to me with Springer here. Just the lack of that, you know, that. But there he is, and here's RC with Springer in this mode, so you can see how they scale together. And it does have wheels still, so you can roll them. And the back wheels still don't work all that well, but, you know, at least with this mode, the helicopter bit, you know, this piece is there, so it's easier to store. And it spins really nice. This spins really loose and freely, so yeah, that's pretty sweet. But, yeah, I mean, it's not much else to really look at. It's just the same figure, so, there's the bottom end of it. So, yeah, so there's that. Final thoughts on Springer. All in all, he's okay. He's probably the weakest of the Siege figures, which is very disheartening to me, because I really like the Siege line, and he's, I think, the weakest out of them, in my opinion. He's definitely not terrible, but he could have been a little bit better. One other little thing that I think could have been improved is this right here. This peg right here is what holds this in, and mine was really loose to the point when I bent the knee, this would just pop out really easy. So, you know, you try to bend the knee and that would happen. That, I think, could have been a way tighter joint. But besides that, I think he's a pretty good figure. If you like Springer, I think this is a pretty nice Springer, but it does have some fiddly components to it, like the backpack section. But besides that, I think he's alright. He's alright. So that has been a look at Springer. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, have a great day, and bye, everybody.